Hello everyone. This is for those that are thinking about taking their motorcycle test, probably over the age of 40, 45, and this is a bit of an experience with my good buddy called Andy, who took his motorcycle test and bought a couple of motorcycles in 2022. And he's really enjoying it, and he's giving him a new lease of life, and he's desperate to go touring in Europe. So if you're thinking about taking your motorcycle test and want to understand the costs, then let's get on with this video and go and see what Andy's doing. I'm actually following him on my motorbike whilst he's riding his Triumph America, and let's see how much all this costs. Let's flip over. There we go. So everyone, here we are with Andy on his Triumph America, and he's enjoying the ride out to Nantwich. Let's just get the camera right. This camera needs tightening up. So he passed his test earlier in sort of the end of summer 2022, and then went and bought himself a Triumph America, the one that I'm reviewing right now, because he was so happy with passing his test. He spent about £6,000 on that, and that one had been in a garage for so many years, and he'd bought it with only 1,500 miles on it. And he paid about £6,000, I think. And he started riding it, and he's really enjoying it. So he's 55, as I've already said, and he never rode a motorbike really until he started taking lessons in 2022, of which he passed his test first time. And then he went and bought this Triumph America, and after that he realised that this would be going away for winter. I mean, we're in November 2022 now as I'm riding now, but it's still quite mild, but he's going to be putting it away for winter. So for the winter time he's gone and bought himself a Kawasaki KLE 500 so he can keep on playing with it. So the bike cost him £6,000, not the KLE 500, the America. The KLE 500 cost him about £1,500, and that's great. It really is a great bike, and I think he spent about £1,000 or £1,200 on kit, trousers, boots, jacket, helmet, nice quality helmet. And when you're at 55, I suppose you can afford that kind of stuff. When you're 21, 22, spending £1,000 on equipment is a bit adventurous based on your earnings and things like that. Oh, for fuck's sake. God, the roads are absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. It's like riding on a bloody motocross bike. Anyway, so he's been riding this. He's done about, after passing his test a couple of months ago, he's now got about 5,000 miles on this bike. And so he's done, what, 3,500 miles in a couple of months. He's really, really enjoying it. And this is a good reason why, when you get to this stage of life, you should go and pass your test and go and get the motorbike that you wanted. He was never really into motorcycles at all. And like I say, this is really the first time he's ever ridden a bike. Actually, that's a bit of a lie. We were 19, so this would have been 1986 or 85, it must have been, when we were out at the Strines Inn in Derbyshire, near the A57, I was on my Suzuki 250 X7, and he was in his mother's Ford Fiesta Popular 1.1. I think it was a 1.1, and we decided to swap over. He'd never ridden a motorcycle. I just said, there's the clutch, there's the gears, there's the brakes, and he ended up riding on my X7 into Sheffield via the A50 on the A57, which he thought was crazy. And he said, and I think he said at the time, I mean, this is 35 years ago, you know, I'm never going to ride a bike, they're so dangerous. And now look at him, it's absolutely wonderful. And you know, I guess when you get to a certain age where you can afford a few more things, afford a few more luxuries, you know, he's got to that age where he wants to you know, do what he wants to do on a motorbike. I think there may be plans for him to go to Europe in the early part of next year. I'll probably join him, and it should, you know, it should be great fun, and he's having a whale of a time. And I've said to him, you know, do you think the £1,000 that it costs to pass your test, and the £1,000 that it cost for your equipment, and the £6,000 that he paid for the bike was worth it? And he says absolutely yes. It's a new lease of life for him, and he thinks it's absolutely wonderful. So there you go. You know, maybe if you're in a similar situation, then maybe you should consider getting a motorbike. Yeah. And this is what he rides like after a couple of months of riding. Well, there you go. It looks like Andy's having a great time on his motorbike. Maybe now's the time that you go out and get your motorcycle test passed and go and enjoy riding a motorcycle. Let's understand it, when you get to the age of 45 and above, you've often got a bit of capital that you can go and buy a reasonable bike with and afford to pay for the test, which is about £1,000 I think, and also get the right equipment to help you ride the bike. I hope you found this useful, and if you do, please subscribe and please tick the like button, and I'll be producing more videos in the very near future. Please keep a watch out on it. See you soon. Thanks very much. Have a great day.